Okay, this is the homework sheet for the isometric sketching. So make sure you print this out. This right here is exactly how you need to set it up. Okay, you have your 8.5 by 11 paper. Just divide it down the middle. You'll draw one isometric in this half and one isometric in this half. So you have these 8 problems to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you put 2 per paper, then you'll turn in 4 sheets. Okay, problems 1 through 8 on 4 sheets. Just like this directions right here tell you. So how to set it up? Like number 1, here's my this grid paper that you can print off. It's too dark. Okay, and if you try to sketch on top of it, you wouldn't see your line. So what I use is an underlayment, and I put a white piece of paper over top, but I can still see the grid underneath. Okay, you can still see the grid underneath. Therefore, you can just kind of follow the grid. You don't have to be on a grid as long as you're parallel to a grid. All right. So if you're starting a problem, I usually, if we're going to be drawing in this direction, so I'll start it somewhere down here, and then you can start sketching in your scaffold box of your object. Again, you don't in these activities you don't have to count the grids. Just look at the object and try to make it proportional. Okay, so the depth, it's this deep. There's no right side view. There's just a top view and a front view. So they're limiting the views, so you have to kind of visualize a little better. So from these two orthographic, you need to come up with an isometric over here. All right. So if you want to, just proportionally sketch it in, and the length is a little longer than what we got here. What I don't want, okay, that's a decent size right here. Kind of fills the paper a little bit. What I don't want is something like this. This is my sketch. Okay, that's way too small in the white space provided. All right, fill the white space as much as you can. I say this is about right. If you find yourself going over the midline, if your back is out here, then you may have to start your corner down here a little lower. All right, and then you can start adding in some of the detail, like this line here. It's not quite halfway, so it's probably like right in here, and it goes in like this. Again, when you draw your scaffold box, make sure you draw it in light so you can erase. This goes all the way across. And this goes somewhere there. Make sure you got a good eraser. So I'm not quite done yet. Get the lines darkened in. So that's kind of like number 1. Darken in. Okay, you got that surface. You got the L here. You got this here. So that's number 1. Right there. Number 2 would go up here, but again, make it, fill the white space as much as you can.